What's up guys, Icebreaker here. As you know, it's Thursday, which means it is War Factory Day. Let's jump in, and we're going to do this week's a little different. Stay tuned, because we're going to do it right now. Right then guys, as you can see, well, as you probably know, we've got the barrage energy cost reduction by 50% tribe, and we've got the Grenadier speed 60% as well. So we're going to make use of both of these tribes on this week's War Factory. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop Bullet and the Grens over on this right side to farm up some GBE. And then we're just going to bark the core dead. There's only 500,000 on it. So we should be able to bark this down in a couple of short hits. So let's jump in and get on with it. So as you can see, I am unboosted. I haven't boosted for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop Bullet first, and then all the Grens. And then we're going to dump as much GB as possible on the core with barrage. And then a bunch of artillery. And as you can see, we've taken a quarter of the core health already. And then what we need to do is bring Bullet up over here. Keep him out front. And we're just going to let him farm up some GBE with the Grens. And obviously each building that goes down reduces the core health a little bit as well. And then once he's got enough GBE for a barrage, we'll dump another barrage. And another artillery. And another one. Okay, so Bullet is now out. So we're going to drop a shock on the Doom Cannon. The rocket launcher is going to deal a load of pain, but not too worried, got instant training. So obviously this wouldn't be ideal for you guys if you don't have instant training. You could just buy it out. That would be easy enough as it is. There's another artillery for the core. Not sure if we'll get another one or not. We might do. Yep, there's another one. Okay, now then we're going to retreat now from that one. Okay, as you can see, we've taken nearly 3/4 of the health off. There's only 204,000 left. We might not even need any troops for this, so we're going to jump straight in. And we're just going to dump all of our GBE on that core using mostly barrage because that's the cheapest and does the most damage. And then we're going to use up the last few artillery. Not quite enough to finish it off. So at this point you could either drop troops and just farm that last little bit, which is what we're going to do. I'm going to drop Bullet over there. We're going to let the lasers lock onto him like that, and then we're going to drop the Grens over this side. And that's because the lasers will stay locked onto Bullet while the Grens are safe, farming a little bit of GBE. Not going to use GBE on the core, we're going to use it on energy drink. Because once a few more buildings have gone, the core's going to pop anyway. So we don't need to worry too much about barting out any more of that health. And there it goes. 2 hits using GBE and Grens. Stay tuned though if you want to see it done with a lower level account, because I'm going to do that right now. Right guys, we'll now do it with this account, and we'll do it properly like I would normally do. Show you guys how you can break it apart and make it a little bit easier. So we've got all Zookas loaded and Sparky remote hack. I'm just going to make sure I've done the tribes on here because we're going to need the GBE. So we're going to be boosting that one. And we'll boost the gunboat energy as well, obviously. So yeah, all Zooka, Sparky remote, GBE tribe, and barrage reduction. Don't worry too much if you haven't got the tribes. It's not going to be a biggie. You'll still be able to copy this along what we're doing now anyway. So this is one of the layouts that gets repeated quite a lot. These guys are normally mortars. So we need to get rid of those anyway, and we would do if they were mortars. We're going to hack these top 3 rocket launchers because they range up quite high past the core. And then we're going to zook it from where the micros are now. So let's jump in. First thing we're going to do is we're going to mark this closest rocket launcher with an artillery. I'm going to drop a smoke and then put Sparky in it. going to press the remote button and flare the rocket launcher furthest away. Like that. See, we lost the delay, so the laser's going to shoot straight away, but should be fine. And then we're going to do a single hack on that one, and then we're going to press the remote button again and flare the center rocket launcher, and now we can do a double hack on these last two when the smoke runs out, just like that. You can let Sparky drop because we don't need her anymore. Just wait for these two rocket launchers to drop to the boom cannons and stuff. Just like that. And then we're going to be batting out these microwavers. Again, using mostly barrage because that's the cheapest right now. We're going to be dropping dead center in there. Got a couple of artillery left. Okay, so we've almost got those. So we're going to retreat from that attack. Okay, so attack 2 then, guys. We're back with Sparky again. We're going to drop smoke up here in the corner. And then we're going to put her up in the smoke. We're going to press the remote button. And we're going to flare the back shot launcher. Put down another smoke for her. We're going to hack these one at a time because they won't both drop otherwise. So once this smoke times out, we can drop the next smoke. Just like that. And once that shock launcher's gone down, we can press the remote button again. And she's automatically selected the shock launcher because it's the one that's got damage on it. So we can let Sparky drop now after she hacks that shock launcher. So now that one's gone. So that reduces another shock over here, which would make it a no shock rush. Well, we could shock this hot pot, I guess, just to be safe. But now the shock launchers are gone, we can finish off these microwavers. Just like that. And we've got 100 GB left over. So what we're going to do is, just to play it safe, we're going to get rid of this laser on the beach, because if you peek twice, then that's going to ruin your hit. So if you've got the GB left over to do this, then do it. If not, then don't worry too much. It's not vital. It's not, it's not essential to do that. It's just to make the landing a bit safer. Throw some critters on those mines, and we're done. That's attack 2. So we're changing hero now to brick and battle orders because this is the core hit. And what we're going to do is we're going to land down here in front of these crates, and then we're going to flare up to this crate, and then across to where the micros were. You can go straight from this crate to where the micros were. That's absolutely fine, but just be aware that if you do that, they are going to snake in and out around these defenses, and you would need to put the smokes down pretty thick to not peek. So if you're not that confident on smoking, come up to this crate up here and then go across to the kill zone. So let's jump in, let's do it. So start off with, we're going to put a couple of smokes down on the beach. We're going to put one there, and we're going to drop all the Zookas at the top of the beach, just like that. See there, we did peek on the landing. We're going to flare up to that crate, keeping them covered with smoke. And then once they get to that bit, just as they all start to gather up, I'm going to flare right across to the back, at the very, very back, right at the top of the map. Again, keeping them covered with smoke. 2 smokes down at the end for the spread. You can press battle orders now. Once you all get there, you're going to be flaring core. And like I said, it is a no shock rush, but we are going to shock the hot pot just to be safe. And that is it, guys. That is this week's War Factory. Whichever way you decide to do it, guys, enjoy it, have fun with it. But that's it for this video. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and good luck.